They stack and they're $6. Oh my gosh.
Almost on command. Andrew smashes his. Nice.
Okay.
Everybody, it's Sunday here at the North household. We just got back from church and had lunch. Andrew's finishing up the dishes. Elijah went for a walk in the woods and got lost. What are you guys doing? You're about to play Clue? Yeah. It has been raining, but it's dried out and it's supposed to be a warm, beautiful week. Warmish in the 60s and partly sunny. But Sundays are, you know, we like to have people over because we like to set aside Sunday as like a more restful day. Remember, we don't usually have screens and we don't work and stuff like that. And so we take the Sabbath day or Sunday as a day of rest from our labors, right? Because that's what it says in the scriptures. But that also means that sometimes we have a hard time filling our time, to be honest. And so we used to, when we lived back in Utah, we always had our nieces and nephews and family over for dinner. Last week we did have family over for dinner. My brother lives here about 40 minutes away. But I know that they're not gonna wanna come over every Sunday. That's kind of a long drive. And so we invited a family from church over that we don't know very well, but wanted to get to know better. I'm just gonna make like a soup and some bread. And I hesitated to invite them over because I just didn't plan on making anything more than that. I'm just keeping it simple, but because we also don't shop on Sunday. So if we don't have the groceries, we just have to make do, right? We have to make plans because we feel like it might be kind of hypocritical that we're resting from work, but we're going and shopping and making other people work. So we typically don't shop on Sunday. Unless we kind of like have to or forced into it, like maybe someone needs to go to, I don't know. We really don't. Like maybe when our kids were little and we realized you have no diapers sort of thing. But I didn't like buy a salad or anything. And then today we decided to invite somebody over. So long story short, we're having soup and bread and I'm making bread, which I love doing. I'll include a link down to another video where I share this bread recipe that I really love. But really the secret to the bread is an amazing bread maker. No, I'm just kidding. It's this thing. Mike's parents gave this to us when we were newlyweds. It's a Bosch. We've lost the cover for this and the thing that went with it. You could also had like a blender on it, but this thing is a workhorse and it's still going. Even with like a melted section over here. I mean, it's like almost 20 years old. We love this thing. I can make 5 loaves of bread at once, which is awesome. So this is just white bread. We used to make wheat bread from scratch every week. We would actually grind the wheat in a wheat grinder, like an electric wheat grinder, and then make wheat bread. But we're not that ambitious anymore. So anyways, we're doing that and just taking it easy. What are you guys doing today? Done kneading. I don't have to do any of it. The Bosch does it all.
The Bosch does it all.
Smells amazing. And I don't know if you guys have ever made bread and felt warm dough, but it feels good too.
Because it's
this
warm.
dough I leave a little stickier because it keeps the bread really moist.
Well, that looks like a humongous bread.
Looks like a humongous bread. There we go.
You'd have a weird shaped bread if you just cooked it.
Yeah, it wouldn't cook very evenly either. It's a little harder to work with when it's sticky, but it's so good. I also usually divide it and weigh it, or I like weigh the whole thing, and then I divide it by 5, and then the loaves are like exactly the same, but my scale's broken.
That's ridiculous.
We
But that's
should
a
get a
really
new
good
one.
trick, because you can think you're really good at like eyeballing it, and then you'll have like one humongous loaf and then a tiny loaf, you know?
Mom, what is that?
Looks pretty good.
Bread dough. But my hands are clean, and I can see that yours are not, so let's not touch it, okay? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Mmm. Mmm. Actually, I won't even be eating any of it because I don't really eat bread, but.
So we can all enjoy it.
And then I just like pinch it. Actually, I need to pinch it into fives loaves, so I can pinch it that way.
Mom, where's the actual bread?
It's all over this.
That's warm. I need powder.
Powder? It's called flour. I'm not going to do a very good job of eating this.
But you're gonna try, and that's what's important.
Yeah. Okay, the bread is rising. The boys are playing with the leftover dough.
I'm not playing. I'm making.
Oh, they are cooking, baking with the leftover dough. And Mike and I are gonna go for a quick walk while the
Love you, Mommy.
while the dough rises. I love you too.
It's gonna be a while since we see you again.
Oh, forgot to move the shelves. Look at that pretty, those pretty loaves, doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Mike and I didn't ever make it on the walk, which was fine. We just, there were some neighbors out and we hadn't met, and then the neighbor we had met, who was a very, very nice woman. So we talked to them and then came back inside and...
Now, time to bake some bread.
This is why RV'ers don't really work for us. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. Why are you making long?
30 minutes, starting now.
Now I'm gonna make...
Thanks, Alexa.
I'm gonna make a cauliflower, like creamy, kind of like if you were to make a potato soup. I'm gonna make it with cauliflower.
Pulling them out here
And it's beautiful.
once again.
Ah, works every time. I actually,
Whoa,
when I
those
used to
look
make
good.
bread, it was like, it would come out like bricks. It was terrible. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. So back in the day, I took a bread making class. I think it was with Marissa.
She didn't teach it, but you took it together, right?
Yeah, and it made all the difference. Actually, the main thing that made a difference was when it always says warm water, but that's like warm in the scientific sense. Warm water to the touch is
It's
hot
hot
water. And
You mean for the yeast, right?
Yeah, and so like whenever I would use warm water, my yeast would never rise and I couldn't figure it out. That's what it was.
It wouldn't bloom.
And then I just kind of tweaked it more and more since then, and knowing exactly when the dough wants to be,
How elastic it should be and all that stuff, right?
yeah,
You're a pro.
sticky.
Let's look at the soup.
So I cooked some onions, garlic, celery in butter. Then I added some white wine, cooked that down. Then I added potatoes and cauliflower, and then I'm going to cook this until it's all soft, and then I'll use an immersion blender and probably add some sour cream and some cheese maybe. And
Sounds good.
And do you think that this pot is so big that when you look at the soup, you're like, it's not very much, but it actually is, right?
I think so. We're gonna find out. We can make it up in bread. You know, we
Yeah.
got lots of bread.
That's true.
Getting ready. We have our matching cups over here. It's good. And our matching bowls. We actually, turns out, don't have enough bowls even for our own
They
family.
keep breaking, so.
All right, we have dinner ready. And we're eating. We have our friends over. Newly met friends from church.
We're newly
Right?
met.
That's it.
I just, sorry, took a
Oh,
tablet
the
and
Beano.
Mike said it was a chewable, but that was a swallowable, it's not a chewable. Okay, we're done with dinner. Our friends left. It was really good to get to know them and hear stories. It was, you know what was really crazy? They went to the same university as us, which isn't that abnormal because we're both members of the same church and it's a church-sponsored school. But they lived 2 doors down from us, like they were houses. They were like, he lived 100 yards away from where Mike and I lived when we were newlyweds while they were getting engaged. So that really blew my mind. But our kids got along. It was kind of crazy in here because the wood floors and the high ceilings, it was kind of loud, but we're getting used to that. And so now everybody's just gonna do their chores and chill. So that's where we're at right now. It's bedtime. We watched To Kill a Mockingbird with kids because Andrew just read it for school. And it's such a good film. So good. Gregory Peck. Scout, whatever her name is. She's so good.
Yep, pretty
But
sweet.
now we're tired. But there's no school tomorrow.
Super tired.
Can you hear that? Can you hear like my neck vertebra rubbing against each other? Should have jumped off that boat. All right, we love you guys. Hope you had a good day. We had a good day. We're excited to be able to sleep in the morning. And we'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, it's actually after dinner time and we're just not turning on the camera. That's okay. But we weren't gonna vlog today because sometimes we get behind and we don't like to be too far behind. We like to be like 1 or 2 days behind. The teenager, well, not all the teenagers. Elijah, Daniel, and Esther are at a movie with a bunch of other friends. They're seeing Captain Marvel. Andrew's already seen it. We are gonna go to IKEA because if you didn't know, we bought an RV last week. And right now it's getting a tankless water heater installed so that all 11 of us can shower if we needed to. And a second AC because we'll have a bunch of kids in the back bunk room and it'll get really hot if we don't. And new tires so that we don't have any flats. But of course, since I bought it, I have been like scouring the internet and looking online at IKEA because we need to pull some of the furniture out and put some new furniture in, not only to make it cute, but also so that 11 of us can travel around in that thing. So we're going again tonight. I don't think we'll buy anything at IKEA tonight. It's mostly for research because it's not in our driveway and we really need to look at that. But I want to know what is at IKEA with some measurements so that I can make some informed decisions when I look at the RV so that when I go back to IKEA, I don't have to go back again and again. So our friend Lars is here. We love Lars. He's a neighbor boy. And he might come with us. He's got to ask his parents, but we're heading out. Let's go.
Let's rock.
We did already post about it, but we got a new van. And in case you didn't see that video, we got a new NV because our Mercedes would not tow as much a trailer as we needed and wanted. NV can tow a lot more, and we love the NV. So, okay, let's go. What's the deal, Jude? If
we good, we get to have a treat.
Yeah, how about if you are good, you get to have a treat, or if you behave, you get a treat, but not be good.
If you don't listen to your mom, then you don't get a treat.
Oh, there you go. Pearl, you think you can handle that? What about you, Dad?
I don't think so. I'm not getting a treat.
Okay, beautiful evening. And we've just arrived at IKEA.
Mommy,
What?
Mommy,
What?
he had the bit.
Yeah, he's carrying you,
Yeah.
and he's big.
Yeah.
And he made you big.
Yeah.
Really pretty sunset.
Yeah.
So, in our RV, in the main room, we're taking out the dinette and the sleeper sofa because it's, you know, many RV sleeper sofas do not make it to like a queen size. I don't even know what size they're becoming, but they aren't very big. And also, teenage boys don't typically like to share a less than queen size bed. So what we've decided to do instead is put in a day bed, which we're gonna be ordering from Wayfair, and then have a twin trundle, kind of like our old RV had. And we're gonna put Elijah and Daniel out there. And then we're taking out we can't have the dinette in there because the twin day bed is too big, too long. And so we need to get a little table. And I'd like almost like a little table that could maybe act like a desk, and then you could pull it out and make it into a table if you needed to and seat people on both sides. And I have seen one at IKEA that I think would work. So I'm gonna look at it tonight. I'm gonna measure some things. But IKEA is just brilliant for all the little storage things for on your walls, for bedding and things like that. So we're just gonna go in and do some research. Now, there are day beds here at IKEA, but I'm looking specifically for a day bed that looks a lot like a sofa and can function comfortably as one and not as much like a bed. And I've been able to find them, but they're usually really expensive, or they're not really capable of having a trundle. So I needed a day bed that could have a trundle. Saw a perfect one at all the hotels we stayed at as we came across the country a few weeks ago. So we kind of started there and then ended up at Wayfair with a perfect option. I haven't bought it yet, so it's not finalized, so I'm not going to share a link until I know exactly what I'm getting. But you might want to check out Wayfair or their All Modern, which is another kind of like child company of Wayfair. But why IKEA is so great for RVs is that they have small living spaces in mind. And so this is really the best part here, because you can start to think and go, you know what, that would work really well in our RV. So we're having to spend all of our time on the showroom floor tonight. We really don't need to, we're not buying anything, so we don't need to go downstairs. Okay, so this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. These cool shelves that you can put in that you can just add anywhere. And they're $6.99. That's brilliant.
$6.99.
Brilliant. This little ledge to keep things on. We would be storing things like
Picture lens.
iPads and stuff.
And pictures.
Awesome.
First I thought it was a mirror. I walked up to it.
This was the sofa that we thought about right here, babe. It's actually pretty cool because it's really big and you can arrange the pillows
Whatever way you want.
yeah, and scoot them back. So if you have two smaller kids like those, even bigger, it's cool because you could take those off. It's about the size of it's a little smaller than a double, but watch out, guys. And then it lifts up and you can keep all the bedding under there.
Oh yeah.
So really like this idea, and it's really cute.
Why did you keep it? You could actually double it.
Because this is too small for our needs, but IKEA does have a lot of futons. A lot of people do get this sofa right here for their RV. Because
Pretty small.
no, but look, this comes out,
Ooh,
and then
that's good.
lifts up, and you've got a queen size bed. But once again, Elijah and Daniel asked to please have a bed where they didn't have to share. So.
Which is why we're thinking day bed with trundle.
Yeah. Here's the other thing. The day bed we found is, you know, it's pretty cool. It looks a lot like a sofa, but it's only just over $300 plus then your mattresses. But
The one on Wayfair.
yeah, that was a lot better deal for us than
But then they
$1,000
sold
sofa.
out before we could buy it.
I know. We're gonna get a different. But they have several.
Darn them.
So this is what I think we're gonna do for our table. I think we're gonna get one of these tables.
You mean a table being like the table in the RV?
I think this one, the bamboo top, right? It's actually a desktop, so it's not very deep.
Yep.
You can push it against the wall. And then they have all these leg options. These are cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Matching bamboo.
Right.
And then these are cool because they have these. And then you can lock
What are
them into
those?
place. Casters, like
Oh,
with a
they're
caster.
wheels.
I don't think you
See that?
I knew that.
roll it around in an
And then, then if you keep it against the wall, and you can have,
Like that.
and then you can pull it out and have people sit on 3 sides.
Then you got yourself a small table.
Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. I just don't know the exact measurements yet of this. I do kind of, but I want
We
to have
don't.
the day bed and then get the desktop. Here's some other things that are great for RVs because you usually don't have a lot of cabinet space. You can use your wall space, and that's really important. So if you remember our old RV, we had all sorts of things, and I can't wait to do it again. I love utilizing
It's fun to organize it.
Yes. Look at this attachment. That's cool. You can hang your pots of cans even.
Oh.
Brilliant. Can't wait.
We just don't know exactly what kind of wall space we have.
Do you guys remember these stools?
Oh yeah.
We had those in the RV. They stack and they're $6. Oh my gosh.
Almost on command. Andrew smashes his. Nice. Someone didn't put that together very well.
This is whether she saw us, guys. I just figured it out. We won.
Ours never fell apart like
I was
that.
actually thinking for a moment, maybe we should just get those.
No, I just don't think that was assembled very well.
This is like tiny house storage mecca over here.
All the stuff. All the things.
Oh, look at this. This is brilliant. You can
Well-
even put one of these on the wall.
In a tiny house, you wouldn't have enough room for the walls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You'd have to have really thin plates.
You could do it. Look.
Okay. How much is
That's cool.
These are just normal plates.
Those are not normal plates. Okay, they are.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of people use these
Andrew, break this one now.
because they're brilliant. $35 or $40. You have a hold down
It's a
table.
white one.
This is the one we had in our RV. Do you guys remember?
Yeah. I want to lift this up.
Was that the table we had?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then where's the table that everybody has?
It gets, it's like that, but it gets even
Really
thinner
Yeah.
when you fold it down.
This is brilliant. This can fit under that table we were just looking at, that desk. But you've got storage. You can just keep it under there, stowed away, and then pull it out when you pull the table out and scoop. You could sit 3 little ones on this up front.
Also, it's easy to carry around if you just
Yeah.
put the front up.
This looks kind of low. Is that the right height
I think so.
for sitting? Probably, I guess.
This is great.
I like that there's storage in there.
Yeah.
That's handy.
Always want things to double duty in an RV. I wonder if you could fit one of these in, and then the kids could almost like pack their bin in the house. And then they can just like bring their bin out.
Yeah, that's an idea.
It's kind of ugly, but if it's in the back bedroom, if we could, I don't think there's anywhere for it back there.
No, there's no floor space for that. This is the issue with such a small space.
So I'm gonna have the bed, right? The sofa bed, and then the table. And I wanted something kind of like this, or like something to establish the space to make it feel homey still. Homey. So we'll have to kind of look at some different light options to do that.
Lots of options.
Not like this.
This is amazing for RV'ers. Over the door,
This world.
$10. Mirror with storage.
Oh, it hangs on the door.
It's amazing. Because we have 2 bathrooms luckily in our RV, but most only have 1. So when you're getting ready, everybody wants a mirror.
Is that
It's right here. It's awesome.
$10? Are they getting rid of it or something?
I don't know. It just says valid period from now until July.
Okay, we're all done. Now the most important part is getting a snack. Got some good stuff.
Everybody got their treat. Yummy. That was worth it, huh? You guys were so good. Earl, you
Good
did
boy.
such a good job.
Was I a good boy?
No, but I still gave you one.
Yeah.
You did a great job, Eve.
Yeah.
Double phone in it, huh?
My hotspot connecting this to this. So I can use this.
Okay.
All right, well, we came home and pretty much got the kids in bed, so that was the end of our day. Yeah, had some good ideas at IKEA and are just waiting to get the trailer home so we can actually figure it all out. But that's it for today. So hope you can like, comment, subscribe, go to northandsouth.com, and we hope you have a great day wherever you are. So we'll see you tomorrow or the next day. Bye.